Hello YouTube, and welcome to Big Bear and Piggy channel. I'm Piggy, also known as Andy. I am not quite sure, I don't quite remember how I got the nickname Piggy, but that's what Big Bear calls me, and that's good enough for me. So, Big Bear says this is our gay love channel. Yes, I'm gay, and Big Bear's bi, but I try not to put too many labels on things. It gets confusing, and if you do that, if you put way too many labels on something, you'll suck the fun out of it. I am a smoker, as you see. So is Big Bear. A person I work with has a tattoo across their upper chest here that says "Love knows no gender," and that's how I like to think about Big Bear and I. It's just two bear-like guys that kind of fell for each other. So, like I said, I try not to put too many labels on things. It's, gets confusing. So, this channel's, a chance for Big Bear and I to communicate back and forth. Even though we do that many times a day anyway. Gives us a chance to express our feelings about other things and stuff like that. And so sometimes we'll get off into weird areas and may be offensive to some people. The fact that we're in a relationship is going to offend a lot of people, but the simple thing is, if you don't like it, don't watch it. It's that simple. I tend to use this for like therapy, just to get stuff out. Sometimes what I am thinking and what comes out here are two different things. And there are times when I'll say something that's totally contradictory to how I feel inside. Like I said, I'm just trying to get things out and work it out in my own head. So, like I said, if I offend anyone, I'll apologize beforehand. But then again, if I offend anyone, don't watch. Now, with that ugliness out of the way, Big Bear kind of give you a rundown of what was going on in his introduction video. I did not necessarily come back to the lower 48 to bury Lauren, but even though that was a very, very strong possibility, he was very, very ill, had just lost a right leg. Today I got back here and sat down and talked to Lauren. I asked Lauren one thing: what do you want? He goes, I want to come home. And from that moment until a few months ago, that was the main objective, was getting Lauren home. I went to work. I built the wheelchair ramp in back with help from the neighbors and Lauren's brother. Had doors widened so Lauren could get through with on his wheelchair. And done a lot of work. Cleaned out the house the best I could, the whole 9 yards. Well, the Fates had different ideas. Lauren kept getting ill. Eventually lost the left leg below the knee. He had a number of health issues, and he was in a nursing home that wasn't quite right for him. They would basically get him up in the morning and put him in his wheelchair, and that's where he stayed until they put him to bed. So, but I'm very happy to say now that he's in a real good nursing home now that he likes a lot, and the staff genuinely care for Lauren. Lauren and I have been friends for 17 some years now. We were partners at one time, but we've kind of worked out better as friends. So, and yes, we're losing the house. The house is in foreclosure. I'm trying to get it ready to do a short sale. And there's other disasters going on also, but I won't go into those. But, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm hoping, and it seems like, and feels like, that I will be, barring any major disasters, I will be coming back home to Alaska in April. Alaska is my adopted home. It more like adopted me, but I grew up on a small farm in Iowa. I call it a farm. We had chickens and turkeys, and there was a horse at one time, and there was cattle and barn and all that stuff. So it was a farm. But the day my mom passed, that for some reason it stopped being home. And I've been kind of in the wind since. That was '03. But I was invited up to Alaska. It's been a number of years ago now, by a friend. I went up and just instantly fell in love with the place. I always thought I kind of knew I would if I ever got there. So then a couple years ago, I had an opportunity to move there, and I did. I lived in Anchorage. And one night, as a single male kind of does every now and then, you get feeling kind of lonely, and I'm online, so I put a quick little ad on Craigslist, and hey, it's rendezvous time. It's a big celebration there in Anchorage. Would like to meet somebody. And in less than 3 minutes, Big Bear replied. We talked on the phone. He sent pictures. I sent him pictures. We talked on the phone that night, and the next day we met at Barnes & Noble. I think it's Barnes & Noble. I think it was. At the little Starbucks coffee shop right next to it. And I've been nuts about him since. So, and we were kind of dating there for a little bit. And I kind of pulled back a little bit because I was starting to feel things that I shouldn't have started feeling so quickly. Big Bear pulled back a bit because he was wondering, all the things he was feeling, what the hell, am I gay, am I bi, what the hell am I? So I moved back here, and Big Bear asked me to stop by and say goodbye on my way out, and I turned him down, and the reason I did was because I knew if I had stopped, I wouldn't leave. So, and Lauren needed someone to help him, somebody to be on his side, so I came down. And also my sister's been battling cancer since '09. And I'm a horrible brother. I haven't talked to her for a long time, and I need to give her a call and see how she's doing. But then a little over a year ago, Big Bear and I stayed in touch. We'd email each other now and then and stuff like that. And then I got an email from him. It was a year ago, last July. So July, August, September, October. Yeah, a year and 3 months. I got a very sweet email from him saying, look, I can't stop thinking about you. I want to get to know you better. Could we, quote unquote, video date and put videos on YouTube for each other and unlist them in private and stuff like that, and kind of get to know each other. It's like, sure. I was ecstatic, of course, and We've been doing that ever since. And I'm looking forward to getting home. It's gonna devastate me to leave here and leave Lauren in the nursing home. But I can't stay. Illinois is not very kind to people on disability, and so I'm wanted elsewhere. So that's what I'll be doing. And I want to go home. And that's how I see Alaska, as home. And like I said before, it felt like Alaska adopted me. So I loved it. Still love it. So, and I have good friends in Anchorage I want to see, and I want to be with Big Bear and get to know him more, on a day-to-day personal level. And like I said, there's like that tattoo says, love knows no gender. So here we go. Anyway, I probably babbled long enough. I'm not sure how long this is. Trying to set myself on fire. I have been ill. I was in the hospital a couple of days last week. When I am ready to talk about it, I will. So that's why this introduction video is so late. Now I'll upload a couple of other videos I'd made past few months. Just stupid things. I live alone. I get bored. I do funny little skits. One of them is the Northern Lights Institute. And I threw myself down a flight of stairs. Not really, but... And it's a really bad video, too. I'm no Spielberg or anything like that, but it was just funny to do. So this is, like I said, this is kind of our channel to cheer for each other and to vent and talk and stuff like that. And we'd love to have you join us and come along with us. So just something fun to do. The world's a bad place right now, and having some place to go where you can speak your mind freely and not worry about it, it's a good thing. So, alright. This is my introduction video. I'm Piggy, also known as Andy. So, you have a good night, and hope you will chat with us, email, comment, subscribe, thumb me up, thumb me down, like what Big Bear says. So, I found out if I just do what Big Bear says, I get along pretty well. So, alright everyone. Pleasure to meet you, and we'll hope to get to know you better over time. Alright, you have a good night, and thank you for watching. Bye now.